Welcome to another unboxing video by theplayersaid.com. I'm Grant. Today I'm unboxing a game that actually came out in 2015, so this is not a new game, but it is an established series, Race for the Galaxy. I'm sure that you've heard of Race for the Galaxy. I would hope as a gamer that you have played Race for the Galaxy. I love Race for the Galaxy, I'll tell you that right now. I remember my brother introduced me to Race probably, I want to say 6 or 7 years ago, and I was instantly hooked. I think we played the game 3 or 4 times in a row one evening because it's a fast playing game. 35 minutes, you can play a game, easy to set up. It's a card game. You can play it again over and over again. And really, to be honest, there's a lot of different strategies. So this game, though, is called Xeno Invasion. I'll go ahead and hold it up. It's called Xeno Invasion, designed by Tom Lehman. This is the third series or arcs of the game. The first arc was the base game, Race for the Galaxy. It had 3 expansions, Gathering Storm, the Imperium, and I can't remember what the other name was called, but each of those added new strategies, new cards, new mechanics, new elements that you needed to focus on. The second expansion arc was called Artifacts, Alien Artifacts. I liked that game. It had a secondary game that you were searching for artifacts in a space hulk that you'd found. That's why the game was called Alien Artifacts, looking for technology. And then the game added also new cards that you could simply use with the base game. You had to take the other cards from the first expansion arc out. And this game, Xeno Invasion, is the same thing. It's the third expansion arc. It comes with new cards, new starting worlds, new cards. You have to use it with the base game of Race for the Galaxy, so you can't go out and buy this and hope to play it. You're going to have the base game of Race for the Galaxy and understand that. And there's also a bonus Xeno Invasion game where you're trying to protect your planet from being invaded by the Xenos, which is an alien race intent on your destruction. So let's go ahead and open it up. I also bought this at Origins. Once again, it's almost 2 years old now, but I love Race and I had not had a chance to buy that. And I actually, to be honest, got it for a superior discount. I think I paid 14 bucks for it. I think when it initially came out, it was 30 or 35, but I ended up paying, I think it was 14 bucks. So you can see 2 to 5 players, 30 to 60 minutes. That's one of the things I like about Race. To me, the 60 minutes is when you don't understand the game and you're new to it. If you understand the game and its concepts, you're going to take 30 minutes to play it. Ages 13 plus. This is a tableau building game, and it is a card game, but not a deck building game. You're not building a deck. You're using simultaneous action selection to choose the different actions that you wish to take. You're going to then take those, scoring victory points, gaining resources, gaining cards, whatever, and ultimately trying to build an engine that's going to help you score the most victory points at the end of the game. So here are the rules for Arc 3 Xeno Invasion. This rule book is 10 pages, 11 pages, 12 pages, sorry. Very text heavy though and dense, not a lot of examples or pictures. So there are some pictures here of the different elements. So anyway, you're gonna have to sit down and read this or watch a video to become familiar with it. But there's the rules. All of the other expansions had rules about this size. It's kind of funny. I just put all the boxes together in my base box and I have like 5 of these rule books sitting in there. Here's the different tokens. These are victory point tokens here, and then these are with the new Xeno Invasion base game. I don't know much about those. Actually, these actually have victory point tokens on them, so I'm not sure what those are. But really nice quality tokens. This game is from Rio Grande Games. They always do a good job. Here's a look at some of the other. These are gold tiles, I believe. These are to be used in the Xeno Invasion game. But they're goal tiles. If you do certain things first, you get a certain amount of victory points. Once again, not really sure what these are. I haven't read the rules. I bought this game mainly because I love Race for the Galaxy, and it was an expansion that I wanted. Quite a few quite a few counters that are available. This is the mini board that you're going to use if you're playing the expansion game. Let's go ahead and turn it over. I wanted to just read what it says there to you. So I'll show you the back of the box. That's kind of the history of the game, what it is. But you can see this is 2 expansions in one. You can use the new start worlds and cards to begin play immediately. You have to have a base set of Race for the Galaxy. Later, you can add the bonus invasion game and defend against the Xenos as you build your empire. So that's what this is. You are using this board as you're working on defending your planets from the Xenos. I don't actually know all the rules, so I'm not going to try to explain those. But the best part, as you know, of any Race for the Galaxy game is the actual cards themselves. I'm going to go ahead and tear these open. So the game comes with, once again, some new base starting world cards. Let me go ahead and kind of get those out. So the game comes, let me pull the new starting worlds. The game comes with 5 new starting worlds that you can use. You can mix these in together with the base set of Race for the Galaxy. Race for the Galaxy's home worlds are numbered 0 through 4. So there are 5 of them as well. And this has kind of been their modus operandi as they've added expansions. You'll also notice there are red worlds and there are blue worlds. What they try to do with that is at the beginning of the game to try to make sure you have some variety and you can build a strategy. You might be more comfortable with a certain type of strategy. What's going to happen is you're going to be dealt a certain number of red starting world cards and a blue starting world card. I think you actually do one of each, and then you're going to choose one to keep and start your tableau with, and the other one you're going to discard. Looking at this card, it appears pretty busy. I just want to give you a quick rundown. Here's the name of the card. The important thing about the name is you'll notice this says Alien. That means this is an alien strategy, and there's a lot of cards throughout the game. Let me go ahead and try to find an example. Like here's an example of a card that is an alien card. So you can kind of build, if you start with this homeworld, the alien first contact team, you can build an alien strategy. What this is, these are the different phases that you can go through. There's exploring, there's developing, colonizing or settling, selling or trading goods, producing goods, etc. And what this card says is during the settle phase, you're going to get +1 military to settle worlds. And I believe this may be an indication of the Xeno invasion game. You're going to get +1 military versus Xenos. And then you're going to be able to settle yellow military worlds with an additional +1. This world is a military world. You know that because it's red. It does not produce any goods, but it is worth a victory point. Just to give you another example, this one says anti-Xeno defense post. It is also a military world. It is going to offer during the settle phase, let me see, it looks like every time you settle, you're going to get a +1 defense against Xenos. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. May discard card for +1. You may discard a card, that's what the X is, for +1 defense versus a Xeno invasion this round. You're also, during the production phase or 5th phase, you're going to gain a card just by having this world in your tableau. So kind of cool, and it's kind of neat. They'll show you that icon there so you can kind of see it. This is a non-military world. This is a terraforming surveys. There's an entire strategy based on terraforming. This is a colorless world that is 2. It does not produce any good. It does give you 2 cards in the explore phase, which is huge. And it also, anytime you sell goods for cards, you're going to get +2 cards. So you can trade in certain types of goods to gain cards, and cards are your resources. Cards are what you're going to use to win the game. So there's a look at the starting worlds. I'm not going to go through all of these cards, but the best part about these expansions for Race for the Galaxy is the great cards that you're going to get. So here are the action cards. Let me show you these real quick. before I get into the cards. Sorry. And if I'm making you sick, I apologize. But each player is going to have these 7 action cards in your hand. And each round, everybody simultaneously is going to choose one of these actions to do. These first two number ones, you can see the number one in the top is two different types of exploring. One is used Explore +5. You're looking for a specific card. You may have already developed your engine and you're really looking for that one card to kind of give you the finishing touch. When you play this card to take that action, you're actually going to draw 7 cards, 5 + 2, and you're going to be able to keep one of those. So you're really looking through cards simply to find something that you need. This is Explore +2. You're going to look at 3 total cards and you're going to keep 2, 1 + 1. So that's Explore. This is Develop, Settle. This is Consume or using your resources. And this is producing those resources. The great thing about this game is you're going to be able to act in each of these phases when the other players choose. So you may choose Explore, but if someone else plays Develop, Settle, Consume, or Produce, you're going to be able to do all those actions that turn as long as you have the cards to do that with. To take actions like Develop, you're actually going to have to discard cards. So a card, here, let me show you. This is a 2 development cost card. To play this card, you're going to have to discard 2 cards from your hand to lay that into your tableau. And you'll notice on the Develop action here, if you play the Develop action as your chosen action, you're going to get this bonus, which says -1 cost. So this 2 cost card now will be 1 cost, and you only have to get rid of 1 card. So that's kind of the way the game works, but once again, I've said this now 3 times, really the best part of these expansions is getting the new types of cards. There's all types. Here's a Xeno warrior colony. Once again, I have no idea what the Xeno part is, but you can see here's a lot of development cards. And a lot of these developments enhance your abilities, give you extra resources, give you more military, give you more settling power. They're really fun. This game is about building an engine that is designed to help you make the most out of what you've got in your hand. So that's a quick look at Xeno Invasion, an expansion, arc number 3 for Race for the Galaxy by Rio Grande Games. I love this game. My group doesn't really like it. They've actually now migrated more towards Roll for the Galaxy, which I think is a great game too, but I like this game better. Probably because I learned this game first, and it's more nostalgic because my brother taught me. Really liked my brother and had a great time playing it with him. So anyway, that's Xeno Invasion. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks.